Zane Clodfelter with OttersTV. Preston Leinenbach as well. It's our OttersTV series wrap-up. Evansville taking 2 out of 3 against the Lake Erie Crushers. And on Sunday, the finale, a pretty impressive 5th inning for Evansville, wouldn't you say?
I would say so. I mean, batting around and making a ridiculously long inning even bigger. 11 runs in a single inning, but not an Otters record. Did have to double check the record book on that one, but not quite. 15 is the single inning record for the Otters. But they didn't quite get there, but definitely put up enough runs to make the inning score shrink on the scoreboard.
Yeah, no, it definitely did, and Dakota Phillips was a big reason why he had the grand slam that really seemed to take all of the air out of Lake Erie's sails.
Yeah, what is impressive about Dakota this really in this series, but also with that grand slam, that was toward the left center alley. He went to opposite field quite a few times. It felt like in the big moments here this weekend with his hits. So that's good to see him really utilize all fields. Obviously, his power still is to the pull side and toward right field, but nonetheless using all fields.
Yeah, no, and then the starting pitching for Evansville really kept them in the series all weekend long, and that just consistency, getting 5 or 6 innings out of your starters really helps the bullpen then at the end of games.
Yeah, there's no question that getting the consistency this weekend was huge. Just giving the team a chance to win, keep it close. Obviously, last week Tim Holgrief got signed, so that kind of shook up the rotation a little bit, and I think there's still some figuring to be done now afterwards to kind of fill in the gap, I guess you would say, even though it feels like gaps, plural, right. But they're still trying to figure things out and seeing some guys pitch really well. I mean, Adcock was just activated yesterday. He gave some good early innings, then handed the ball over to Bryce Studeville, who pitched well, kept the team in it, even though it was a losing result by the end of the extra innings on Saturday. And of course, Ryan O'Reilly, with arguably his best start of the season, really getting deep into the game on Sunday's series finale, helping the bullpen that was kind of maybe a little bit overused and a little taxed by the end of the weekend.
Quality start for Ryan O'Reilly. You mentioned Bryce Studeville pitching great in relief, and Adcock as well coming off of the injured list, whatever you want to call it now. The Friday opener between these two teams really interesting. Kind of like Sunday, the Otters jumped out to a big lead, and it took kind of over the final couple of innings, really batting down the hatches there in the bullpen, and Logan Sawyer ended up getting the save.
Yeah, and he continues to just be dominant on the back end, and obviously the best in the Frontier League when it comes to closing out games. Austin Gossman got the start on Friday, gave the team a chance to win, but again, I think the offense on Friday really just kind of helped the pitchers relax, and then even though Lake Erie did fight back, the bullpen did its job, and it just seemed like this Lake Erie team was a little bit better than the first time we saw them here a few weeks ago.
Yeah, and the Otters offense really made a difference. And then Saturday, you mentioned the Otters lost in extra innings, but Evansville just thankful to get to that point. Miles Gordon had himself a home run that was hit way out of field.
Yeah, that was an absolute bomb by Miles Gordon. He had himself a good weekend. And to see the team kind of rally and get to that point to tie the game, and then obviously great energy, great crowd on hand to witness that and really kind of feed the motivation, the inspiration to the guys. Unfortunately, again, just coming up a little bit short, but yeah, that was a long haul ride. Miles is playing really well right now.
I know it's too early to look at the standings, but Washington lost on Sunday. The Otters won, so now the Otters enter the new week a half game in first place, ahead in first place in the West Division, which it's always good to have yourself in that situation. An off day on Monday. Otters are on the road for a full week, and then June 28th through the 30th, 3 more games before 4th of July.
That's right. So it's going to be a week until the Otters come back home, but when they do, the 28th got Taco Tuesday, when Joliet comes to town with that series opener. Senior Connection Wednesday as well, $2 tickets for seniors 55 and older, and then Jacobs Village night, which will also include Thursday, fireworks, and the rest of the festivities that comes along with our annual Jacobs Village game. It's some great partners as well for that week.
Yeah, Meyer is going to be here on that Thursday, and if you really like an ice cold frosty one during the summertime, that 28th through the 30th homestand, there are 2 nights where you can get ice cold frosty ones on special. The Taco Tuesday, Coronas and Modelo's, $2.50, right?
I believe that's
correct. Yeah, $2.50.
We'll confirm with KJ later.
Yeah, we'll confirm with the Liquor Locker Backstop Bar later. And then the actual Thirsty Thursday, where you get the 16-ounce drafts of your favorite domestic for $2.50. 32 ounces are $5. Tickets are still on sale, right? EvansvilleOtters.com. And we did have over 10,000 fans in our 3-game series over the weekend, so thanks again to Evansville. Continues to show out.
I mean, really, all the crowds this year have been really good. It feels like above average for the respective nights. And because we tend to compare nights differently. Midweek's a little bit different than the weekend, but it seems like all the averages, at least visually to the naked eye, look to be above average than what we normally see. So yeah, Evansville will keep coming out.
Yeah, it's great to see the city and the community supporting Evansville Otters baseball. We will see you June 28th from Bosse Field. Big thanks to Big Red, Jordan Fisher, Preston Leinenbach. I'm Zane Clodfelter, and this has been Otters TV.